Hey everybody, it's Tammy. I'm back. I had recorded this video earlier and then I just accidentally deleted it. I do that from time to time. So it's important. So I want this information out there. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one more time. All right. So some of you may be seeing a repeat here. So first off, I wanted to show you what I'm drinking here. I've got my gorgeous concert glass teapot from Tea Queens. I just love this. Has a space where you can put a tea light to keep your tea warm, and that's really nice to have, especially when you're drinking more of an herbal tisane. So that's what I'm having right now. It's not a true tea. It's made from different herbs, and I'll tell you what that is. So it's this beautiful skin tea that I got from Neil's Yard Remedies in Covent Garden when I was there in London. And unfortunately, we do not sell this here in the United States. I wish we did. But this has carefully selected antioxidant-rich goji berry, yum, rose hip, hibiscus, which is where you can see the lovely color coming from that. That's so pretty. Bilberry and sweet orange, and it tastes fantastic. I've already tried it. It's really good. And I'm just drinking it straight. I don't have any sweetener in it or non-dairy milk or anything. It's just lovely. So this is really great for your skin. They call it beautiful skin tea. And so it's really going to boost your skin's radiance from all of those ingredients that I mentioned. So super nice tisane that I'm drinking, and I wanted to share that with you. So we had snow earlier, and as you can see, it's gone. I should have done this video earlier so you could see all the pretty snow falling behind me. That would have been lovely, but yeah, it's already melted away, but I sure did enjoy it while we had it. That was so nice. So just snow is so magical, and of course I think that because where I live we don't get it that often. So when we do get it, it does feel quite magical, and especially to have some lovely tea. It's great. So the reason why I turned on the camera is I wanted to tell you about this fantastic special that Neil's Yard Remedies is having right now. I just can't believe it. So we were already having this special where when you make a $100 purchase, you get our Rejuvenating Frankincense Refining Cleanser, which is one of my favorites. It's what I use. If I'm not using this, then I'm using the Orange Flower Cleanser. But this is my tried and true that I love, that I will never be without. It's great for all skin types. It's vegan. Hey, Dee. Yeah, this is a vegan cleanser. It's gluten-free. And of course it's cruelty-free because Neil's Yard Remedies has never tested on animals, not since we opened way back in the 1980s. In fact, we've been campaigners to help animals, everything from against animal testing to banning microbeads because we don't want those getting into our oceans and harming the aquatic life as well as our oceans. Oh yeah, isn't this teapot pretty? So Dee just said, oh my, wow, that teapot is so pretty. Yes, I put my glasses on. Oops, I just dropped you. Sorry, I put my glasses on so I could see the comments. Okay, yeah, this is so pretty. This is the concert glass teapot from Tea Queens, and it's super lovely. So it has a really nice large infuser basket, which I love because, you know, it's so important to have your tea leaves have room so that they can dance when you pour the water in. So that's really nice. And then this part here, the stand, is all made from wood, and then it has a little spot where you can put a little tea light candle. And that's just so lovely, especially when you're doing a tisane tea like this where you want to steep it for a long time. It's keeping it warm. And if you're like me, I just drink tea or tisanes throughout the day, and that way I can have this going and it doesn't go cold on me. It doesn't become like a almost iced tea. So it's able to stay warm. So that is really nice. I love that. So anyway, so back to our cleanser. So yeah, we had this great special where you spend $100 and you get this for free, which is phenomenal, right? So then we find out we have another special added on. From today until March 25th, when you spend $100, you get free shipping. So I was thinking, wow, are they still going to allow this special plus the free shipping? Because that would be really amazing. So I typed up a quick question. I got my answer back right away, and the answer is yes. You get to have the refining cleanser with the $100 purchase along with the free shipping. So that's from now until March 25th. So I highly recommend you take advantage of that if you've been kind of thinking about making a purchase. And as you look at the website, I know if you're new to Neil's Yard Remedies, it could almost be overwhelming. We have so many fantastic products. So if you're thinking of trying a new skincare line, you need help, picking something out or figuring out what your skin type is, just contact me and I will help you with all of that. I can definitely help find a nice routine for you to start using. And same thing with aromatherapy. I know when I first started as a consultant, we had a decent amount of essential oils, but now we have so many, which is really great. But I know if you're new to them, it could be overwhelming. Where do I begin? What do I start with? So you could let me know what your needs are, what you're hoping aromatherapy could do for you, what you need help with, and then I could definitely point out some that would be more suited to what you're looking for right now in your life. Same thing with diffusers. I have all of our diffusers. I use them all, so I know them well. And really just about anything on our website, I have tried it, and I most likely do use it. So just let me know if you need any help, because I just think that's such a fantastic, fantastic special. So what else did I want to tell you from the first video? I did a video earlier, Dee, and then I accidentally deleted it. And I'm trying to remember what else I had said in that video. Oh, I know. I told you how to use this cleanser. Let's talk about that. That's pretty important. So this is so easy to use, and it's a really cool cleanser because it's considered a two-step cleanser. And that's because the first step is you're applying it to your skin, and then the second step, you get this nifty cloth. So I'll tell you about that in a second. So let's go back to the first step. So you apply this to your skin with your skin dry. So I know sometimes we have a tendency to splash our skin wet first and then apply a cleanser. No, this one you want to actually apply dry. And I'd say use about maybe like a dime size or a little bit less than that actually. Well, let's think how big a big dime is. I definitely use smaller than a dime, but you don't need that much, tiny little bit. And you're going to take that and you're going to massage that into your skin in circular motions. You want to really get around the nose and the chin and here and forehead and just really work that in everywhere. And enjoy the experience because we use all these wonderful essential oils. You know, we don't use any synthetic fragrances. That's a whole nother video. You know, what's lurking behind that word fragrance when you see that on an ingredient? Well, lots of toxic chemicals that companies don't even need to disclose to you, which seems crazy, right? So we don't deal with synthetic fragrances at all, only essential oils. And when you read our packaging, you'll notice that we have a little star by certain ingredients. That means those are certified organic. We even go so far as to tell you with the essential oils what the major chemical components are in those essential oils. So we are very transparent with our labeling and our ingredients, so you can rest assured of that. So you're going to take this and you're massaging this into the skin, and then, like I mentioned, this muslin cloth. This is a little organic muslin cloth. It actually comes with this product. You get it with it. You're going to take this and put this under some hot water, and then you're going to wring it out. And then you're just going to go ahead and in circular motions, you're going to start removing this. Upward circular motions. Once you get one area, kind of fold your cloth and keep moving all around your face until you have the product removed. But like I said, take your time with it. I think our products are so lovely. You don't want to just rush through. I mean, this is actually a really pampering experience. We call it rejuvenating frankincense cleanser, and that's because you really will feel rejuvenated after using it, but only if you allow yourself that time to enjoy it. So make sure that you do. Okay, so then after you've removed it all, now you take some cool water and you just splash your face, and you're going to feel so refreshed. Your skin is going to feel soft and supple, and it's just a really wonderful experience. I was thinking the other day, you know, I don't have the budget or the time to run off and get a massage as often as I would like to, or facials or that sort of thing, but I can definitely afford a product like this and take the time to pamper myself. I think our own hands can be so healing touch, right? But not if we're just like slapping something on and rinsing it off real quick, but if we're taking the time and we're really working something into our skin and enjoying the wonderful aroma of the aromatherapy, it can truly be rejuvenating. And I actually look forward to washing my face and my whole skincare routine. I know that might sound crazy. Some people are like, oh, I'm tired. I don't have the energy to do that. And I never feel that way. I actually look forward to doing it. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that people often ask me, how often should I cleanse my face? Well, a lot of people, you'll hear people say, well, you know, for sure before you go to bed. And, you know, if you don't do it in the morning, no big deal. But when I was actually at our conference, and Dee was there too, we had our director of training was there, and she actually told us it's super important to cleanse your face in the morning. And when she explained why, it really made sense. So she said, when we go to sleep, you know, most people would think, well, you're not really getting all dirty when you go to sleep. You're not rolling around in mud. Why would you have to wake up and cleanse your face? Well, think about it. When you sleep, you know, there's times where your temperature rises. It's our time when our body is healing itself. And we actually can sometimes sweat when we sleep. Some people more than others, right? You might experience this more than other people, or different stages in your life, right? But anyway, because we're sweating out these toxins, we want to wash off those impurities. There actually are some impurities on our face when we wake up in the morning. So we want to start fresh. And especially before we apply makeup, and even if we don't apply makeup, it's just helpful to remove any of those purities, since our bodies have been doing their own detoxing through the night, and we get rid of those toxins mostly through our pores on our skin. So that's the reason why. And when she said that, I thought, well, I already was a 2 times a day cleanser in the morning and night, but now I really know why. And I'm going to share this with other people in case they're not. So you really do need such a small amount of this that this will last you a long time. And I'm just excited because this really is one of our best sellers. It's my favorite cleanser, and you get it free with a $100 purchase. So, and now with the added free shipping, it's just phenomenal. So I had to do a video. I had to share this. So let me know if you have any questions about that. Any questions about a skincare routine for yourself. Any questions about aromatherapy for yourself. You know, we carry wonderful things like superfoods. We have all kinds of body care. We have everything from, you know, from your feet all the way to the tips of your fingers. We have something for every part of you. So let me know if you need any help. That's why I'm here. Speaking of that, this was the other thing I mentioned in the other video. You know, on Facebook, I belong to different groups. And so one of the groups is for direct sellers. And I saw some people on there recently, and they were asking, so what's the hot new sales company to sign up with? You know, what's really selling out there? What's really moving? Or where can I really do well? And it just cracked me up, because I was thinking to myself, and I thought, you know, I never saw myself in direct sales, never in a million years. And honestly, the only reason why I did it is because I love these products so much. I've been using them since the late 1980s myself, when I first went to London and walked into the Covent Garden store. And I would always be sad that I couldn't get them in the US. I could only get them if I happened to be on a trip to London, which, you know, isn't that often. So when I found out we had consultants here, I was thrilled. And I mainly thought about signing up just so that I could have access to the products, and getting the discount was a huge bonus. But then from there, I was so excited about it, I just naturally shared them with other people, and one thing led to another, and so here I am. But again, I never think about looking for any company that would be like a competitor, because in my mind, there is no competitor to Neal's Yard. There's nothing else like it. I feel that we're so solid all the way through. You know, we walk our talk. The owners of our company have an organic farm. We were the first carbon neutral retailer in London. We've always campaigned for the animals. You know, I have a big heart for the animals. And we've campaigned about so many other things for our earth, for our planet, for people. Our fair trade relationships are phenomenal. There's no greenwashing. Like when we say we're eco-friendly, we really are eco-friendly. When we say we're non-toxic, it's really true, and we're really transparent about it. And we get awards for this, and we get awards for being like the most ethical health and beauty company consistently. And then you look at who runs the company and who's behind all of our training and all of our formulations, and they're holistic practitioners. You know, they have backgrounds in acupuncture and massage therapy and aromatherapy, and they're estheticians. And so it's just so legit through and through. And so that is why. So anyway, I kind of chuckle when I see people reaching out like, well, what's the hot new thing? What could I be selling? And I could never do that. I could only offer to people what I really believe in. And so the other one, of course, is tea. I've been drinking tea for well over a decade, going to the Northwest tea festivals. I have always loved loose leaf tea. And Neal's Yard Remedies used to sell tea. However, it was in tea bags. So they discontinued their tea line. Then there was such an uproar. I'm not sure exactly if that's why they came back, or maybe there was a miscommunication and they hadn't really discontinued. But anyway, we were told the teas were discontinued. And there was an uproar. People were really sad. And I know my customers really did love their tea. So I know my customers were sad. And in the meantime, I thought of Tea Queens because I had seen them at the tea festival so many times. And I have been to the Queen Mary Tea Room. I love it. It's a local Seattle company. It's kind of funny because it reminds me of Neil's Yard Remedies because they also have a brick and mortar, just like Neil's Yard Remedies has a large brick and mortar presence. And they've been around for a long time, since the 80s. And so they have that in common. And it's just a high quality, lovely product. And, you know, in Seattle, it's female owned, and Neil's Yard Remedies, family owned. And so, you know, just so many of these things in common. So I thought, well, I'll look into Tea Queens. And then not too long after that, we found out that, oh, Neil's Yard is going to get their teas back. So maybe they're being reformulated and the packaging is changing. So those may come in the future, but I will be honest and tell you, my true love is loose leaf tea. So, yeah. I'm happy that they'll come back because they are a nice little price point and a nice little box to give to people. But I, of course, will still offer Tea Queens no matter what because I love and believe in loose leaf tea. So those two things, the organic skincare, aromatherapy, and tea. I mean, that is like a big part of my overall passions, and I love sharing them with you. So if you ever have any questions in either of those areas, make sure you think of me and reach out. And I love helping people. So, okay, Dee, I don't know if you're still there. I'm not seeing any comments, but I hope you have a great day. And anybody else who's watching, people who catch up with this later, hope you're making time for some tea and to just sit and enjoy a moment to yourself. All right, have a great afternoon or evening. Bye.